Hello, gamers. It's Monica again, continuing on with the story of Dragon Age the Veilguard. So, we just completed Nev side's quest story where she went back to Dogtown, and then we also did the Lucani's quest as well. And now we are back in the lighthouse. Now, I believe I always get it wrong. Press the wrong button. Okay, so we've done all the quests. Yeah, there's nobody to talk to in the lighthouse. Okay, that's good. So let's see our journal and see what quests we have. So we have our main quest still, and then we still have another companion quest for Lucanis. So this is where we are bidding farewell to his grandmother. Arrange a funeral for his grandmother. Okay, so I guess let's help him with that. And let's go to Treviso. Okay, so obviously he needs to come with us. Now, the last time we went, we took Nev with us. So this time, let's take Bellara maybe. And confirm party, and let's go. Okay, so let's continue on. We need to meet him over there. Okay, he is here with us, but still need to get to the
Jakob,
location.
how is he?
It is good Rook found Dareth's contract. Eyre says Jacobus is comforted to know his cousin's death was not in vain.
Work might help focus him, but until he can control that temper, I cannot approve Jacobus as a full-fledged crow.
I feel as you do.
Okay, little chit chat. Alrighty, let's get going here. Start conversation.
Good, you're here.
Thank you for making the arrangements, Dea.
For Katerina? How could I do otherwise? I'm so sorry, Lucanis. This must be such a blow. Rook, thank you for coming with him. I need Juan de la Muerte to plan this. His cousin has been no help at all.
I'm sorry, Dea. This is just too much right now.
Okay, well, yes, it is. A lot has happened. So let's see. I'll help however I can. Yes, that one seems reasonable, of course. Lucanus wouldn't come alone. Well, tell us what you need. I'll help however I can. I think is the best one.
If there's anything I can do, just say the word.
You're such a dear. I hope these two are paying attention.
Dea, don't flirt with my colleague.
Jealous. Fine. To business, then. There's a lot to plan. But first, I need the ashes.
Ashes?
Make it help us. Yes, the ashes. Katerina's ashes. From the cremation?
Oh, yes, of course. I'll get them to you right away.
Ilario, what happened?
What do you mean?
Katerina, how? How did the Venatori get to her? When? Where? In the estate? In the city? How did they get past our people? What did they use? Poison? Blades? I need to know.
Cousin, stop. You can't dwell on this. It'll drive you mad.
I'm not dwelling. Zara killed the first Talon. I have to know how if I'm going to stop her.
I told you, I'm handling it.
Boys, enough of this. We have other things to discuss.
My apologies, Andradea. Continue without me. I'll get you the ashes.
Family matters, as always, complicated. So let's see. Are you okay, Lucanis? That one, great. He's acting strange. Let's see. Are you okay?
How are you holding up?
I'll be fine. Better once we kill Zara Renata. It's him I'm worried about.
Hilario can be a handful, but this? The only time I've seen him like this was when Lucanis died. You're worrying, aren't you? What will people say if they hear the demon of Virantium has a big, soft heart?
He's been careless at times, but never when his own life was on the line. Zara took down the first Talon. Anyone could be next, and my cousin doesn't want to think about it?
You have a point. It's not like Hilario to ignore a knife coming at him.
What do you need from me for the funeral?
Come, I'll get us some drinks and we can make the arrangements.
Okay then.
Our house owes you for handling all of this.
Katerina was family. Can you imagine what she'd say if she saw us all like this?
She'd be furious, especially at Hilario, as usual.
Well, yeah, because of the bickering back and forth between family members, I don't think she would approve of it. Not you. I can imagine why. She was smart. Not you.
How did you stay on her good side?
What good side?
To hear Katerina tell it, Lucanis can do no wrong.
It's easy to look good standing next to my cousin.
I'll have my people keep an eye on him for you.
Thank you, Thea.
Go on. I'll let you know if something comes up.
Alrighty. Sounds good. Okay. Wait, so did we just finish the quest? Was that it? Let's go back to journal and let's see, where is it? Wow, it looks like we have finished it. That was very short. Okay, so it was just a discussion basically about the ashes and his grandmother. Okay, so let's see. We are in Trevi, so we cannot do that one because we'll have to be about level 30, and we are definitely not. Let's see, none of these. So we can either do that one, a warden's best friend, or no, we can't. No, we actually cannot do any of these. So we need to do this one. Okay. And for that one, we need to actually go to, oh yes, let's go to Crossroads first. And we are going to change companions because we need Harding for this one. So let's see. And since we're here now with Harding, should I take Nev? Because they really work well together. So I'm probably might change my whole party. Let's take Harding and Nev. Because Harding is definitely needed for this. So, ladies, are we here? Okay. This always puts me in awe. It's so beautiful. Okay, so I guess we are going to, okay, so we're going to this dock over here. Are we? Yes, we are. Okay, good.
Are you one spirit who moves around, or different spirits who all look the same?
As needed, Dweller.
Right.
Of course. He's very short and to the point, that's for sure.
Onward, Dweller.
I think it's the same one.
Cold. I felt it the moment the boat docked.
That's the Fade going right to your bones.
You mean it's not the snow and The coldness of the air from the snow? No? Okay, just me then. Fast travel unlocked. Heights of Athens. Okay. We are in a new area that we haven't explored yet. So let's see. What do we have here? I guess we need to go through here. There's anything here? Nope. Just checking to make sure there's no loot somewhere. Now let's see. Nothing here? Nope. Wonder if there's going to be some enemies I will have to fight. Because that looks like perfect area, doesn't it? Find an alluvium that leads to the high Underfells. Okay. Nothing here, and I do not want to fall. What is this? Look at that intricate looking door over there. Is it a door? Kind of looks like a door. Huh. Interesting. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh, I knew there was going to be an enemy over there.
Darkspawn, let's clear them out.
Got us from a distance.
Nice one.
Okay, come on.
Take that.
Ah,
The Darkspawn are here. The blight on this island must be running wild.
Then we'll just have to deal with it.
okay. Brassroot and common ring. Okay, is there something
Over there.
more?
Another entryway, like the one that took us to that Solus memory.
Ha! Should we? Should we? Alrighty, might as well. Let's do this.
It's happening again. We're in another of Solus's memories. Remember last time? The past really can still hurt you.
Okay, let's do this quest. Disrupt and conquer. Explore the past. Okay, let's go. And of course, there's also snow in here. What is going on over there? Some kind of a fight going on. And of course, we're going on towards that. Looks like towards those people over there.
Spirits, fade friends, come forth. Enter the circle. Reveal yourselves.
Solus. Whatever happened in this memory, he was personally involved.
Spirits, the Dread Wolf asks for your assistance on a crucial mission.
The false gods, the Evanuris, have overreached. I shall humble them. Within this citadel lies a relic, with the power to imprison even a god. With it, I can bring their tyranny to an end, forever.
You are spirits of chaos, disorder, and disruption. We ask you to disrupt the Citadel's defenses. Give us the opening to get that relic. For freedom!
More visions of the past. Solus sent these spirits out to fight the gods. If we're spirits of disruption, let's act like it.
I've been called disruptive a time or two.
Okay. I guess we're going towards over there. What is this gate? Where are we going in here? I wonder. Wow, what is going on?
How did the wolf call up so many?
Remember, they can hurt us. Stay sharp.
Okay. Come on. I guess we need to go up there. Okay. Any more? Am I supposed to activate it?
Okay. Think like a spirit of disruption.
There we are.
The gods told us this fortress couldn't be breached!
That's the last of them.
Alrighty. Let's go back. Oh, no. Climb. And I guess... Are we going through? Yes, we are. We need to go further. Okay.
More enemies. Go! They break the strength of the Fade!
Are we walking towards this? There is recruit here. Is he stuck behind the door or what's going on here? Oh!
We're almost through to their citadel, and the Evanuris know it.
Okay.
They've changed their plans. Elganon may be a tyrant, but he is not a fool. That means the relic is genuine. We are close, and Elganon is afraid. Put our strongest in the vanguard. Prepare to breach the citadel. It will not be easy, but we shall win the day.
Disruption, lead the charge and do what you do best. Whatever champions the gods send against you, bring them down.
Alrighty.
Death to all tyrants!
Reinforcements! We need more reinforcements!
You must hold fast!
Let's see. Should I do that? Oh, an icebreaker.
Finish it!
Come on, you can do this. Is there somebody over there? Oh, okay, there's more of them here coming. Whoa, what's going on? No, I cannot use any of these, so of course not. It's okay.
Missed as far as you go.
Whoa, what's going on? What's happened?
Disruption fought to the last, and it was all for nothing. We couldn't take the Citadel.
Wait, that body's me.
It was not for nothing, my friend. The distraction the spirits gave us allowed our agents to retrieve the relic.
Distraction?
No force could have breached their citadel. But it was necessary for the enemy to believe we were committed. A heavy sacrifice, but one that gave us a real chance to end the war.
You knowingly sent all those spirits to their deaths? Solus, we're supposed to be better than that!
They died true to their nature, doing what they loved, Falasan. Let that be a comfort, that this war did not corrupt them into something different from what they were supposed to be.
Wow, interesting.
A ruse. That's all it was. By this point, Solus didn't care who he sacrificed if it meant stopping the Evanuris.
They did call him the god of lies and trickery. He was the villain in a lot of Dalish stories I've heard.
Let's see what this fragment can tell us.
Interesting. So yeah, definitely towards the end of it, he was just so concentrating on defeating the gods at all costs, right? So he needed to do what he needed to do, I guess. Let's see, where are we going here? Oh, okay. So I guess we're going into this activate and we're gonna go down. Yep, okay. Nice. And let's see. This is huge. Where are we? Oh, what's over here? Let's collect that. A monument to humility. Okay. This monument has been methodically destroyed. One of the shards shows a victorious Elven general. Written firmly across the smiling stone face are Velfire runes. Okay. And it just describes who he was. Huh. Okay. I wonder why they were being destroyed. Good thing that we're finding some of this information and collecting it. Okay. So...
There. Another blighted fate tear. That's where we're headed.
But of course we are. So if we are heading over there, what, am I supposed to be climbing it somehow? Let's see, let's collect that. Now, so what then am I supposed to be doing? I guess, okay. So it shows that I should be going, okay, so let's use the zip line. Okay, I guess we have to clear this area first in order to get over there. So let's see, can I, no. Okay, good, clear that up. Now, anything I can do up here? Oh, should just probably go down there. Okay. Let's see. Wow, look at this. It's quite impressive. Huh. And it is, of course, just floating around. Okay. What do we have over here? Throbbing heart and some gold. Okay. Now, is there... That's where we went already. Okay, yes, exactly. Okay, that's where that Sola's memory was. We just completed it. So let's continue here. Where are we going? And are we... Looks like there's going to be a place where we can save. Fast travel. Mountain sign alluvians. Okay. Fast travel unlocked. That's nice. Now let's see. Look at these. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's the dwarf signal. Okay. Big, humongous statues of dwarves. Huh. Let's see, anything else here? Nope, doesn't look like it. I just want to quickly see. Oh, no, wrong one. Oh, yes, there is something here. Oh, this is actually a form of currency. Okay, interesting. Wow. Okay, so let's go over there towards, I guess, this door, alluvian door, and travel to High Underfells. Okay, let's do that. I don't need to change the party because she's already part of my party, so let's start the quest.
Wardens Evka and Antoine answered our letter. They're willing to talk.
In the middle of nowhere?
Where the first warden won't notice. But if they don't listen...
Oh, that's not good.
Your distraction worked. Could have said it when we were farther away.
Désolé, I didn't say it was a good plan. Ah, you made it! Harding, we meet again.
Antoine, Evka, you look well.
And you must be Rook. Heard some colorful things about you.
Okay, thanks for showing up. I'm not surprised. All true. Thanks for showing up.
I know, but you showed up anyway.
Well, your letter was desperate.
Harding?
What? Aren't we desperate?
Uh-oh.
Let's hear what you've got to say.
The elven gods are changing the Blight. Darkspawn too. There was a village, Demetta's Crossing. They overran it with the Blight in a snap. We saw the aftermath.
Whatever they're planning, it's bad. And if it involves the Blight, we need Warden help.
A change. Manipulation. That could explain. But...
You believe me?
that the elven gods are here, and it's a lot to accept. But we've been looking into oddities with the Blight ourselves. It's altered. I can feel it. And your story...
A lot lines up.
Please, we want to help. Well, that's all we want to do. You've got to trust Harding. Then do something about it. Just please, we want to help.
Whatever you've heard from the First Warden, we're trying to help.
Yeah, we're getting that.
If the First Warden believes that village was an aberration, or that it did not happen as you say...
We're not exactly the First Warden's favorites. Your word and our theories won't win the whole order.
So what do we do?
If the Darkspawn are changing, Davrin might help. Even among Wardens, he's known as a monster hunter. He got pulled on a mission. Not sure what, but it's farther into the mountains. We can get you a rough location.
I married someone with good advice. You find Davrin, and we'll keep after the Blight.
Okay, I appreciate this. You won't regret this. This Davrin better be good. I appreciate this.
Thank you. Both of you.
Definitely.
You can thank us if this works out.
Yeah.
Travel safely. We'll be in touch.
Okay, sounds good.
Well, I'd say we found the camp. So did some Darkspawn, looks like.
The fire's still going.
Were
they ambushed?
Uh-oh. Might have. Something's not right.
Easy, boy.
Oh, Davrin. Oh, that's our next companion. A griffin. Stay. Don't eat me. I would say a griffin. This is beautiful.
I'll be damned. A griffin.
Trouble is, he's not sure what you are. Neither am I.
Rook. Evka and Antoine sent us. We're looking for Davrin.
You found him. Mind telling me why you smell like Darkspawn? Griffins hunt Darkspawn.
We're trying to help. It's not us. You're being hunted. We're trying to help.
You've got bigger problems than us. We found blight on the tent.
What? Where are Lancet and Remy?
The camp was empty when we got here.
Hassan, to the trees!
We can help.
Try to keep up.
Okay, we will try. Let's go.
He's caught a scent. Follow the squawks.
I thought griffins were extinct.
We want the world to think that. It's why we're training in the middle of nowhere. Hassan, don't get too far ahead.
That kinda sounded like a no.
If he even listens, has a mind of his own.
Of course he does. He can fly. Can you?
He spotted something.
Okay, let's see what you've got. What happened here?
Darkspawn.
Dead Darkspawn. These are part of the training.
Hassan was half right.
There's no time for half wrong. Hassan, we're looking for live Darkspawn.
He understands.
Not sure he understands anything but dinner. Keep on it, Hassan. They're around here somewhere.
Okay, let's see. I think we might have to go up here. Now, this way. Looks like it. Oh, good, good, good. Let's see. Oh, okay, there is some, I think, gold and something to read. What is this? Tightly rolled note. We scoured the Airways libraries and found nothing useful for training griffins. The archivist said all griffin texts were lost or destroyed over time, which means Remy and I are starting from scratch. We'll approach this like a falconer would and hope griffin instincts are the same. Warden Lancet. Okay. Huh. Interesting.
How do we get up that?
Griffins have been training for this sort of thing. Let's see if Hassan was paying attention.
Alrighty, let's see. Can you order? Oh, nice!
That's impressive. You teach him that?
No, Lancet and Remy did. They're the Griffin Whisperers.
So you're the bodyguard?
Griffins are the Warden's greatest legacy. Hold up. There's the... Let's get in there!
Darkspawn.
I hate fighting Darkspawn. Something in me just recoils from them.
That's why it's a job for professionals.
Okay. Then there is more over there. Let's see. Looks like they're coming out of there. Is there a nest or something? Oh, it looks like it. Yes, there is.
Remy, where are you?
Okay, what's happened here?
Remy, where are you hurt?
Everywhere.
Oh
A
no.
monster came out of nowhere. Darkspawn were following it. Lancet ran ahead.
It's back?
Davrin, remember. A light touch. Hassan's still learning.
You're the trainer.
Not anymore.
We have to keep going.
Okay.
Let's get through here. Those two statues are the spare key. Line up the symbols.
What did you mean by it's back?
Something's stalking Grey Wardens. We call it the Gloom Howler. Hunting it. Started happening 7, 8 months ago. Darkspawn obey it. There's some kind of hold over them.
No. Alrighty, now that should open the door. Let's see. What's going on here? Let's get this. Lots of gold. Okay, that's nice.
No time for hide and seek, Hassan. This is real.
Hassan? Is that Elvin?
It's Elvin, or Arrow. Hope he grows into it.
Oh, so he's still a baby. Aww.
More darkspawn here.
Lance is trying to stop the Gloomhowler. It's going after the other Griffins.
There are other Griffins?
Whole family. Hassan's brothers and sisters.
Oh, where are they? What's that? Wow. This light is horrible. Look at this.
The bridge is out.
This place is falling apart.
Yes, it looks
There's
like
a ladder
it.
up there. That's our way through this.
Okay. Let's see. Can Hassan help? Ah, good boy.
Good job.
Of course, I went. Okay, so we were supposed to go this way first, and then. Okay, yes. I was a little bit too far. Let's see that gap. I mean, technically, it's kind of the same gap, so she should have been able to make it. I'm not sure why she didn't, but okay, that's fine.
Watch out, Rook! Darkspawn!
Make this quick. We have to get through here. Hassan can help with the fight.
I'm just glad I was able to respawn back to the same spot where I kind of died. Okay, let's get rid of you. Come on.
I see it.
Okay. Oh, who is this? Colossal Berserker. Of course you are. Oh. Okay. I got stuck there for a minute.
What was that?
It's coming from the area. There's an elevator we can use to get up there.
Okay, give me a second. Let's see, is there something? Nope. Now, I'm not sure what's up there that I could have. Oh, okay, I guess that thing all the way up here. But I can't get to it anyways because it's a ladder that I would need to physically be up there to make it count down. So there's nothing I can do here. No, I don't think I can. No, I cannot. Okay, that's fine. Let's continue on then through this opening we just created.
Never seen Darkspawn this bold. Not unless there's a blight.
There's a blight.
The Wardens told you this?
I told them. But your first warden doesn't want our help.
He's a stubborn one.
Why does the Gloomhowler want the Griffins?
The real question's how it knows about them. Up until now, it only went after Wardens. Now it shows up here with a rabble of Darkspawn? These Griffins are a secret.
Look at these drawings. Obviously somebody knows about these Griffins besides you, besides the Wardens. Maybe the gods, you have to remember, these gods, they know it all. So maybe they know there's Griffins that have been hiding and now they are trying to hound them down. I don't know. Let's see, what does it say? Weathered inscription, Crooked Tail, courageous warrior, slayer of Archdemon Andorol, and beloved friend of Garahel. Okay. That was nice, and I've received some weaver's wool and some pure ore. Okay, let's go up there. Let's see what we have here. Okay. So, I guess we need to go over here. Oh, let's grab this first. And some mysterious coins. And flawless crystal and some hardwood. Okay. So, wow. Wow, so look at that. That's huge. Do they symbolize something? Because they're everywhere. I wonder what they do. Are they being used for something? Interesting. Okay. Let's use the zip line.
Hi?
Hi, Hassan. Yes. I was flying. But not really flying. Okay, let's do that one. No, this one. And this one. Nice. Did you see that? That was awesome. I love it. What else do we have here? Anything else? No? Okay, let's see. Some pure ore. This music is very suspenseful. Yes, I see you over there. Okay. Any more?
That was the last one. Damn it, it's Lancey. I want this thing's head on a pike.
Don't worry, we'll get there. We have to get through all these darkspawn first. Anything around here? Nope. Okay. Let's cut through here. Look at these. These were huge. Too bad Blight has taken over here. Okay. Looks like we're gonna be fighting somebody here. Wow, just look at that. It's beautiful. Wow. Wow. Okay.
What is that?
Meet the Gloom Howler.
The what howler? The what howler?
Exploding darkspawn? What is this?
Like I said, this blight's different. Everything's wrong.
I don't know what's going on here. Where are all these guys coming from? They look really weird. Did you see that?
Let's get in there.
Hold on, give me a second here. Quickly open that. Let's go. Okay, come on. Nope, nothing here. Oh, hi! Hi, you guys.
More griffins! Have to get them out of there.
How?
Some kind of blood magic on these locks. Okay, just calm down.
Okay, but of course there's enemies we'll have to fight. Let's see, what else can I use that? Not enough mana. Okay, death from above. Let's do that. Anything else? Okay, let's see what's.
Heads up, we've got one more darkspawn.
Where? Where is it? Frenzied Ogre. Oh no, where is it? Are we supposed to be... Oh my! Oh, no, he's on this side. Okay. I see you over here. Come on. Okay, let's see. Let's try to do the shred. And for you, a sun strike. And let's see. Did we finish? Did we finish him? Yes, we did.
You're not taking these griffins.
Whew. Okay, Blight Killer for Davron. Okay. Let's see. Is this so? Right now, what he's got equipped is 86 physical damage. This one, wow. Okay, definitely we're going to equip it really quick. Okay, good. Much, much better what he had. Okay, so now, okay, we need to go. How are we supposed to get up there? Okay, let's try maybe this way. Okay. Now what? Oh, oh. Oh no.
Their blood is
Gloomhowler.
So it can talk.
I'll spill mine before that happens.
And I'll collect, Warden, on both of you.
No need to be nasty. Try it. Let them go. No need to be nasty.
No one needs to spill anyone's blood. We just want the griffins.
They were never yours.
Actually, they were the wardens. Oh no.
Mortal threats are a dull blade.
What did she just do? Did she kill them or did she just move them somewhere else? No, I'm sorry, Asan. No, I know, I'm sorry.
There are only 13 griffins alive in Thetis. That monster just took 12 of them.
What if we could help get them back?
I'd ask, what's the catch?
I need a monster hunter. For the Blight to end all blights.
The first warden agreed to this?
We don't need approval. The first warden is wrong. We're wrong. We don't need approval.
I don't need permission to save the world.
I do. Usually.
These are unusual times.
Well, you did save Asan back there, so you're no lightweight. And if you can help get the other griffins back.
Yep. Of course I can.
He likes the idea.
He's hoping you brought food.
Of course.
Come on, Asan. Let's get to know our new friends.
Let's go. Alrighty. Ah, we've got a griffin. Nice. Quest complete. A warden's best friends. Yes, Grey Wardens, they used to have griffins as their companions. So we've got 100 Grey Warden strength, Davron's bond increased, and we have a new companion that is going to join us at the lighthouse. So let's continue. Nice. And we are back at the crossroads.
So this is where you live, huh? In the Fade?
Yeah, it's cozy. And the gods can't find us here.
Right. Never going to get used to that.
We'll find you in Asana nice.
What happened?
What's wrong?
Everything's wrong. Treviso and Minrathis are both under attack.
Blighted dragons. 2 of them. 1 for each city.
Oh no.
Damn it. So the dragon at Demeter's Crossing wasn't the only one.
Of course not.
You got back just in time.
Oh no, now what do we do now? Okay. What about the gods? So let's get moving. What do we do now? Okay, what about the gods?
Any sign of the gods? 2 dragons at once can't be a coincidence.
If it is, the Shadow Dragons and the Crows didn't say anything about it.
Last time you saw the dragon, the gods were nearby, no? They'll be lurking somewhere. Treviso's a merchant city. It has no defenses, and the canals run everywhere. If we don't stop that dragon, people will die. Innocent people. My people. They either die right away from the dragon, or slowly after, from blight in the water. We need to go to Treviso.
And leave Minrathous to burn?
Nev.
The Shadow Dragons will fight, right to the end of it. But we're the only ones keeping the Venatori in check. And if we fail, the Venatori will take advantage. They'll make a push for the throne. And hand the gods the entire Tevinter Empire.
Okay, what kind of dragons are they? Why would the gods move now? Last thing we need. What kind of dragons are they?
Is there any chance we can...
Damn it! There's no time! I need to go home. I need to be in Minrathous.
And I must go to Treviso.
Okay.
Go where you feel you must, Rook. We cannot wait.
Alrighty then.
What's our move, Rook?
Wow, this is one of the, I think, major decisions that you are making in the game. So if we help Minrathous, we are helping Nev, and we will abandon for now Treviso and prevent a Venatori coup. If we help Treviso, we abandon Nev and help Lucanis and the Crows protect Treviso civilians. Okay, so I think Minrathous is the one that should be first. I think that's the priority. So let's do that.
We help Nev in Minrathous.
But the Treviso civilians...
Yeah, I know. I don't like it either. But if the Venatori take control of Tevinter, it's gonna get a whole lot worse. That said, 2 of you should go to Treviso. See if you can help Lucanus get the civilians to safety. And we'll head to Minrathous.
Understood.
Let's all try to make it through this alive, all right?
Sounds good. Let's get going. Okay. So Nev is one of the companions that definitely she has to come with. And let's see. Who should I... Well, I've usually have taken Harding with me. But I have a feeling that I should take Davren because he has not upgraded his nothing. None of his skills are upgraded. He hasn't leveled up. And all the other companions so far, I have tried to take them with me. So let's take him actually. And level him up. Wow.
Dragons circling the Andorralis grounds. Gotta hurry!
Okay.
Watch out!
Oh no, here we go.
I was expecting it to be bad, but...
No time to waste. We need to find Nev.
Let's go. Where is she? I see something over here. Venatori? Of course they are. Oh. Let's get rid of them. They're just bad news. Okay. Okay. Oh, was there something I can pick up? Yes, there is. Just some proper... Oh, another chest piece. Nice. Okay. That should open up now. Yes, it did. Nice. Anything to pick up here? Oh, nice. Okay. Some empty coin purse. Snapped chain. Okay. Let's see. Whoa. Is that the dragon?
Stop that thing, or there won't be a Minrathous left to save.
Alrighty then. Let's get going. I guess we need to go. Okay, yes, we need to use the zip line. Okay. Alrighty, let's continue on here. There she is. Okay.
Brooke, you turned up. We could use the help.
The dragon's tearing up the city, and the Venatori are taking advantage of the chaos to seize control. I've heard they've made it all the way to the Archon's palace.
Forget the Venatori for now. We need to stop the dragon.
Yes.
We can't fight it while it's flying. We need to ground it.
Okay.
If we can keep it here, we can stop it from destroying the city.
Any ideas?
All right. Let's see if I can get its attention.
Okay. How are we going to do that? I wonder. And of course there's more Venatori. What else did I expect?
Chaos, decay, past in ruin.
Oh no.
The last few mortal servants of the Dreadwolf.
Gillenane.
We need only one thing from you. Surrender it, and you may go. Give up the Dreadwolf's dagger.
Come get it.
By force, then. Whatever remains of you will become my new creations.
But of course. Great. Okay. Let's see. Let's try the icebreaker. And for me, let's try the meteor.
She's right. There's a strange feeling to it. The gods corrupted her.
Right. That's unexpected. What should we do?
Well, we came to
Yes. Okay, that from above. Let's see. Blizzard or let's try the icebreaker. Oh. 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 That was not nice. Let's see.
Right.
Nope, there's nothing that we can do. Let's see. What else? Okay.
We have toyed with these mortals long enough. Your strength is needed elsewhere. Hear my voice and return.
Okay.
It's gone, but it's wounded.
It'll come back stronger. We know we can beat it. Yeah, it will come back probably stronger, obviously, because now it knows our tactics or that we can try and defeat it. So it'll try to maybe get stronger.
Gillenane will heal it. Then it'll come back stronger. If only we were faster. Or figured out its weaknesses a little quicker.
And we have to keep it grounded.
Take the win. Dragon's still out there, but it could have been worse. It would have been worse if you weren't here.
There's another dragon in Treviso. Maybe there's still time.
Let's go. Hold on, Lucanus. We're on our way.
Yes, that dragon was quite powerful. We're not quite ready for it yet. To fight it full bloody war with the dragon. So I'm glad that it wasn't a full fight, and we just
We chased away the
barely
dragon from
scratched it.
Minrathous. Did you kill the one?
We did not.
That monster flew around the city for hours before it left, utterly out of reach.
It rained ice on the city and spread blight in the canals. Treviso survives for now, as do the crows. But
because I helped Shadow Dragons, Mirathus was saved, but Lucanis is devastated that Treviso has been destroyed. I came as fast as I could. I made a call. How much damage? Okay, I came as fast as I could.
We came as quick as we could after Minrathous.
there was little chance. However fast you came, the gods timed their invasion well.
I thought we'd be faster. I thought...
Rook, you know Grey Wardens. Can they do anything about the blighted canals?
Maybe not right away. They'll have their hands full with the gods.
Just send them word, please.
We will not be idle. There are people to save and Antam to be made examples of. The city must know who did this. Give us time, Rook. If you truly wish to help, the crows will have work.
The others, Nev, are they all right?
They are.
Then I can focus on Treviso. Once we find our footing, the blood of these gods will flow.
Yes, it will. Definitely. Quest complete on Blighted Wings. Alrighty. And we've got 400 gold, legendary rune, 400 shadow codex, and our bonds have increased, and we've got another glacier roads, rare elemental stage. Okay, and 2750 XP. Nice. Okay.
Blighted dragons, Darkspawn obeying the Venatori? Maybe Solus will know something.
Because the god's dragon blighted Treviso. Okay, so we'll need to rediscover places, I guess, because now they're all blighted. So some of the places in Treviso are no longer accessible, I guess. Obviously, look at that. Wowzers. That is crazy. It's huge. Look at this. It's taken over. So consult again with Solas. Okay. Travel to Crossroad. Actually, if we need to talk to Solas, that means we need to go back to Lighthouse. So let's go to Lighthouse. Okay. Now, do we have also any discussions that we need to have with any of our companions at the moment? So no, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Looks like this, they're doing great here. Wait a minute. I can, okay, so I can chat with him, I guess. And then I definitely need to as well talk to Solus. And then is there any upgrades that I can do for my, not really, because these orbs, a lot of, no, they're all lower than what I have at the moment. So let's keep what I have. Nope. The new found weapons are lower quality than what I have. And my stagger would really greatly decrease. So I don't want to change that. So let's leave it. I think for now I'm going to leave that. Now for Davrin though, he's got 4 skill points. So let's open them up for him. So this one is a Sunstrike. That is actually good. Let's open this one up. For good measure, a Sunstrike. So it's additional. So a sun now strikes additional one more time and deals 50% of the base damage as physical damage. That's definitely nice to have. Now let's see, what is this? Ability. So this is already a bit Herodic Strike. Oh, okay, this one is actually nice. And we have one more skill point left. That from above. Let's open this one up then as well. Okay, so as I said, his level is only 3, so he needs to catch up because the other members, see, of my, let's go back, of my companions, they're level 4. Yeah, so he's not that far, but we can definitely catch him up. So let's see, is this better? No, definitely not. Okay, and let's see, Harding. Okay, you've got 2 more skill points, so let's see, what can we, should I open this one? This is her shred ability, or her heavy draw. I like that one, and I did open this one up as well. So let's see, after this, so I have to open that one. Okay, and this one as well. Oh, and again, I'm going to have to make a decision which one, either the spark shot or fracture. Okay, so we'll do that later when she has more points available. Okay, and for me, I have extra 3 skill points that I can use. Okay, so which ones should I open up? What is this? Bioprojectiles. So this is towards the Tempest. Okay. Should I Storm Surge? Let's try to go towards this. Now, what is this? Elemental Executioner. Okay, let's get that. Let's open this one. Ho ho ho! This is beautiful. Nice. Okay. So I received some skills. Nice. Okay. Definitely nice. So let's go and chit chat with Solas and see what he's got to say. So we have to go back to our room and I guess meditate. That is so strange that we have this weird connection with Solas.
When last we spoke, you intended to assault the cruel and the corrupt, in hopes of finding servants of Elganan and Gillenane. Has your search been successful?
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Antom are working for Elganan and Gillenane.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antom want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
Yeah, that's for sure. They're hurting people. It's not just a promise. It's working. Well, they are hurting people, that's for sure.
And they're using that power to hurt a lot of people. The Antom and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Yes,
yeah.
It is.
We drove off the one the Venatori brought into Minrathous. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The Blight. Of course.
The Blight seems to be the gods' favored tool right now.
Of course it is.
We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elganan would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army.
That's
and
what
I
I'm
suspect
thinking.
Gillenane will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
That's right.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before. That's in addition to the blighted dragons.
That is the fate Elganan and Gillenane planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
That is horrible. That is no way to live. We definitely need to save this world and make sure this does not happen. instead of by your demons. You're no better. Knock that shit up. Really?
Right. Everyone should be free and uncorrupted when your demons and raw magic kill them.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
I believe your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison. The one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to tear down the veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation, while making their prison. It should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
Wow. Minimize the loss of life? I'm sorry, but that is not acceptable. Minimized? Really? That was a bad idea. We didn't know. No, I'm sorry, but minimized? Really? Listen to yourself. Minimized? Really?
So, best guess, how many deaths? Hundreds? Thousands?
At least. Those deaths would have been on my conscience. But the world would once again be as it should be.
Oh, and here I was worried.
Many would have died, I know. But afterward, flowers would grow again.
No.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am as I have always been. A man. All too aware of his failings. But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be lost. They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
Huh. It won't be that bad. I'll worry about that later. Yeah. I can't worry about this right now. Whatever they want. No, I can't worry about this now.
I've got enough problems right now as it is. That's one for future Rook to deal with.
Pragmatism. You will focus on the present, knowing that someday you will face the consequences of your choices. I believe I can work with that. If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yes, we found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganon's army, you will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them. Their leaders don't trust me right now, though.
I have faith in you, Rook. You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
Okay, then. Let's see how that works with the first warden. It didn't work that well with him at all.
Solus thinks we need a dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
He's right, about the dragon hunter at least. Rook, when I was with the Inquisition, I saw some terrible things. But what happened to Treviso? I mean, so much death. Lucanus stayed behind. He said he'll be back soon, but at least you took care of yours.
We hurt it, but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
A dragon hunter would have helped him in Rathas, that's for sure.
Yes, I know. We couldn't have known. We'll be ready the next time. Yes, I know.
Don't remind me. Fewer people injured and we wouldn't have to worry about it coming back.
We can't forget the second dragon in Treviso. We should see how we can help, but we're without Lucanus until he's done helping the crows. Who knows how long?
Hey, let's not get stuck in our regrets, all right?
Just so we're clear, you're taking advice from this elven god, Solus. The Solus who tried to tear down the veil? You really trust him?
Well, he hasn't led us astray. Trust is a strong word. Yes, it is. Absolutely not. Well, he hasn't led us astray.
He's been right about a lot of things. He knows how Elganon and Gillenane work. We need him.
As long as you're sure.
So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry, not relevant. I'll get a message through to a Fade expert immediately.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
All right. We all know what to do? Let's get going.
Okay then. And I've got all the approvals of all the companions. That's nice. And looks like I need to talk to some of my companions after our little discussion that we've had. Okay, so I think for now, this was really beautiful, by the way. I'm going to stop here for now. And should I change the... No, I think I like this one. Okay, we're going to leave it. And so far, let's see. So it looks like we will be meeting more of our companions. We just met another one with a really cute griffin. Oh, where is it actually? I'm gonna have to go and chit chat. I guess this one opened up, so I guess that's where they've taken their residence. Okay, so thank you for following up with me on this Dragon Age the Veilguard journey. If you want to continue on, like, subscribe, and share. And thanks for watching. See you in my next video, and happy gaming as always.